I am glad to welcome everyone to the YouTube channel, Astrology of Love. Here we will analyze all aspects of astrology related to building relationships with yourself and partners. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. And if someone has a desire to support the channel, a link to Boosty Analog Patreon in the description of the video. There you can also order the most detailed horoscope for you or for your loved one. That's it. We're getting started. Enjoy watching. The Sun in Capricorn. Your sign is the sign of a mountain goat, firm on its feet. Determined and ambitious, you are a fairly down-to-earth and practical person and perform best. In the process of achieving your goals, you are very resourceful and show your competence in everything you do. So people around you feel like they have a crest in their bosom. You have an innate understanding of how systems work and how their various parts should interact. To achieve maximum results, you have a fine sense of what order should be. And this allows you to organize the world around you according to your ideas. In business and career, these skills are always put to the best use, but it's important to remember that Capricorn isn't just a business sign. Capricorn, he is literally Capricorn in everything. When you add a person element to the structure of your life, you can achieve anything, even in family life. You are sensitive to the distribution of roles, so the family functions as a system, realizing its full potential. It is believed that Capricorns are born mature and grow up young. And the second half of their life is usually much more pleasant. You are willing to spend as much time organizing your life as it takes. Your patience and perseverance are byword for getting involved in long-term projects. You are often an ultra-conservative person, but you are always willing to take a reasonable and calculated risk if you are sure that the odds are on your side. The paradox of your sign is that your ideas about yourself and others' ideas about you never coincide. For others, you often appear as a strong, dominant person who keeps everything under control, but deep down, like all of us, you hide your fears and insecurities. You just don't show it. Professionally, this is your advantage, but on a personal level, it's not so good. Success and recognition are important to you, and you will spend a lot of time and effort to achieve them, until you realize that you can give them to yourself and also deprive yourself of them. You have tremendous intelligence and ingenuity, and you can benefit from literally any experience. You are very attentive. When you are young, you are often annoyed by other people's incompetence, but as you get older, you become a more sympathetic person. You begin to understand that your role is to help other people find their footing. You feel at home in the role of a leader, teacher, mentor, leader, and people are willing to rely on you. Typical behavior and relationship needs. In any relationship, you put sincerity, loyalty at the forefront. You take responsibility for your commitments and expect the same from other people. Mutual respect is the foundation of your relationship. If you are looked down on, or you yourself do not respect the person, nothing will work out for you. Without respect, there is no relationship for you. You admire people for their competence, but you don't tend to be lenient about other people's emotional problems. You have a strong character. You are hardworking and feel most comfortable in the company of those who value excellence in all areas of life, including relationships, who strive for the same heights as you. Capricorns look like they only think about business. Actually, romantics in theory are also enough. You have very high standards for romantic relationships, as well as for life in general. You know exactly when you are reaching the right height, and you know how to celebrate it. The perfect match for you is someone who respects your social roles, but sees right through you in a home environment. You like it when people turn to your gentleness, and you are capable of tenderness in response to recognition. Weak points. You often get carried away with a sudden case and forget about relationships. Always be prepared that your values, personal and professional, will be tested for strength. Is success really so important to you that you are willing to sacrifice a close relationship with a deep emotional connection? From time to time, you need to reevaluate your values. Look for the sources and reasons why this or that is important to you. You are very responsible, but why too? Pass off other people's expectations as your own. To climb to the top of a mountain. The success achieved in this way will not have any weight until you learn how to conquer your own peaks. If you are so determined to succeed, then why don't you take as a starting point your personal aspiration, reflecting your true values and craving for everyday joys in your youth? You often waste your energy trying to gain recognition. As you get older, you realize that your strength is in your character. And first you must recognize your own qualities. Only then can you gain wisdom and strength that attract other people. Along with self-esteem comes gentleness of character and friendliness. You are one of those people who must first achieve something in life, provide for yourself, and only then begin to enjoy emotional intimacy in a relationship. How to understand Capricorn? Due to the influence of the Sun, people of this sign tend to be very down-to-earth, hardworking, and incredibly pragmatic ones. Sometimes they are so serious that they forget that there is another life besides business and work. And you need to remind them of this from time to time. Organization and responsibility can be attributed to their strongest traits, and if you work together, you will appreciate it. But in a love relationship, you are more likely to feel that romance for Capricorn is in the background. Work first, everything else later. At the same time, they will not mind at all, and even for if you join their busy schedule with wine and candles. In romantic relationships, Capricorns are extremely aristocratic. These people are first class in literally everything. If you're wondering how to organize your life and manage your skills and resources, these people clearly have the answer. Capricorns are extremely reliable. You will never have to doubt their promises. You can count on them, but remember that they are quite vulnerable at heart, even if you can't tell from them. If you want to learn more about your sign and about the sign of your loved one, you can purchase a detailed analysis of your natal chart at the link in the description. You can also find a shortened example of a detailed description at the link in the description and get acquainted with it. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel.